What's up, guys? It's Andrew Bishop, and this video is for anyone who's going back to school, perhaps may starting college coming up this upcoming August in just a couple days, maybe weeks. And I labeled this video, college, because I know a lot of my viewers are in high school going to college. Megan from California, what's up? Can I just shout out Megan and the looks? Can I shout them out real quick? Thank you. What's up, guys? So this video is not only for her, but it's for everybody going into college, because I know that is a fear that I once had, and now that I'm going into my 5th year of college, I switched my majors. I have taken the experiences of college and I like to share them with everybody. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a professional student. I'm not saying that this is the way to go when it comes to being at a university, but it's worked well for me. Last semester I got a 4.0 GPA, and my cumulative GPA is, I think, 3.725. And so I do have some credibility, but this may not work for you. I'm sure it's not going to work for everyone. I'm different than everybody. People have different learning styles. So don't take this video as, oh, this cocky guy with a big head thinks he knows what's up. That's not it. I'm just trying to help a little bit. So I'm also going to gear kind of faith aside in this video, because not everybody has faith in Jesus Christ as our Lord and Savior, so it wouldn't be relevant to everybody. I will say Matthew 6:34 though. Don't worry about college, okay? Don't worry about things like this, because it's nothing to worry about. Okay, now that I've said that, we're going to go into the video. When it comes to college, you do need some things. A lot of people have laptops. It's not necessary though, though it is very beneficial. I know some classes, some teachers use PowerPoints. They put the PowerPoints on Blackboard or whatever their university uses, and so it's easy to have your laptop and have the PowerPoints instead of taking notes. But if you don't have the laptop, maybe you could just come home and print off those sheets or go to the university's library. But laptops are good when it comes to typing papers in the library, but typical libraries have computers you can use. So if you don't have money to get a laptop, don't sweat it. No big deal. I didn't get a laptop till my second and third year of college, and I got it because video editing is my major. I'm not going to say what university I go to, although many of you, I'm sure, expect Harvard or Yale or somewhere like that. But I'm not going to say what university I go to. But don't worry about college. That's the biggest message I want to stress. Other than laptops, USB drives are really helpful, especially if you're going into technology. It's much easier to, if you're downloading slides, put them on the USB, come home, use your computer for that. Or if you're into video editing or anything like that, and there's 2, 3, maybe even 6 gigabyte files you need, get a big USB drive or even an external hard drive for some of that stuff. Another thing that has helped me besides the laptop, besides the USB, is a planner. I buy a planner, and basically what I do with the planner is I write down all homework that I know is going to come. The first day of college, don't sweat it. It's syllabus day. Any teachers who do more than give out the syllabus and talk about the class, kind of going overboard. And so first day, basically you get a syllabus with a sheet of where assignments are due, when your final exam, when your midterm exam, all these important dates you need to know. What I do in my planner, I then write them down on the day that they're due. And some professors even go as far as put in the syllabus all the homework dates. Granted, you might not know what the homework is. That way you can go ahead and write down the homework. And so, for example, I'm just going to show this. By the way, in college, I only use pencil. I only use Bic pencils with the erasers. There are these little guys right here. Unlike high school, most universities don't care if you use pen or pencil, and I only write in print. I don't do cursive, just to benefit myself, because my cursive handwriting looks awful. And so what I do is, like, for example, on February 1st of 2 years ago, on February 1st, I had chapter 3 due in media criticism. I don't know if you can see that. And in religion in the United States, I had to give a presentation. So I wrote that down here in the days, upcoming. So that way I knew in my planner, oh, on February 1st, I have to do that. So on the weekend, I did the work because I knew it was due that day. I've noticed if you don't write down when homework's due, when assignments are due, presentations are due, we're human. We forget about things. So oftentimes you forget about things like that. If you don't have your assignment, you're not going to fail the class. Listen, folks, high school to me was 3, 4, maybe even 5 times harder than college is. College is so laid back. I love college. In fact, I will be graduating this spring, hopefully, and I'm going to miss it. I know I am, because I love the social interactions, the fellowshipping. I recommend, if you're going into university, maybe you are, and maybe you need some tips, get involved. I play intramural sports, though I'm not good at them. That's why they're called intramural. Also, go to the gym, go to the rec center, meet people. That's the biggest thing. I've met some of my best friends in college, and I really recommend just getting involved on campus, whether it be intramurals or social groups or clubs or anything you're interested in. Heck, make one up yourself, because it's just so fun meeting people and learning different characteristics of other people. Another thing I do is I use 5-star notebooks. And what I've done is I've only had 5 notebooks my whole college life. And what I've done, like Geology of National Parks, I had 1 semester, and then Computer Literacy, another, Intro to Roman Catholicism, then a course called Catholics and Culture, and upcoming I have Physics with a Lab. And these are other classes I've taken. And I haven't written that many notes in college. You know, a lot of it is on the internet now, but basically I compile it all into, you know, I have a notebook for each class. And so basically over time, like for example here, I took Intro to Roman Catholicism. And then the next semester I took a course called Catholics and Culture. So they're 2 different courses, but using the same notebook, because I've never had a professor get the notebook at the end of the semester, you know, to keep the notebooks, although some do. I had Intro to Roman Catholicism notes just a couple pages away, so I was able to go back because the class was very similar. So if I had any questions, I could kind of go back and have all my material there. So another important thing, take notes in college. If you take notes, if you go to class, if you sit, you listen, you raise your hand, you get involved in class, you're going to do great. Bottom line. I could end the video there, but I'm not going to, because I like talking. Okay, so that's something I do. I also have a folder for each class. Call it OCD. You know, that's what doctors call it. You know, I call it OCD too. And I label Physics with a Lab. That's upcoming course. I've waited 4 years to take that. Media Sales and Advertising and Promotion. So I have different folders for every class. And what I do is on the right side of the folder, I put all graded material. So my A's, my B's, my C's, my D's, my A's over here. And on this side, I put all information that packets that aren't being handed in, that aren't graded, such as the syllabus, such as this is probably going to be lab stuff, such as like worksheets that you don't actually write on. So I keep that all on this side, and I put all my graded material on that side. And it's really helped me through, and I've done this ever since my freshman year. I kind of went in with that attitude, I'm going to do better than I did in high school, because I started out in honors in high school, and at the end, my senior year, I wasn't in honors at all. I kind of slacked, I wasn't organized, and I think organization's a big key thing. You know, don't worry about being cool or not cool in college. I wasn't cool in high school, I'm not cool in college. Boom. But I love college, you know, hands down. You know, names that maybe you were given in high school, like, for me, lame, gay, stuff like that. That didn't go to college, because when you go to college, whole new ball game, boys, and it's a whole different atmosphere. People don't know you, so it's kind of a way to start over almost. If you had a rough high school experience, or maybe you were a person you didn't want to be, so those names didn't, you know, go to me to college. Now names like dork and nerd are there in college. Totally kidding, kind of. So I recommend just going to college. I love college. If you're going to college, good for you. If you didn't make it out in college, that's fine. You know, college isn't for everyone. I know people who went from high school to a job and are doing great right now. But I do recommend going to college. It's great to get that education, to enhance your brain, and to become more intelligent in fields that maybe you didn't know you could.